Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we are very lucky to have a very special guest on the show right now. Angela, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking. And of course, giving us your time. I know you're very busy. So we're very excited to get the show on the road. So to start things off, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So, Angela, help us out here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe let's start off with, what is your role in the business?
So I am a market center administrator at Keller Williams in Chesterfield, Michigan. I've been here since 2018. I'm basically in charge of all of the financials and the office as a whole.
All right. So since 2018 with that office, but before that, were you still in real estate or not really?
I was not. Oh. I was actually a veterinary technician.
Oh, that's quite the leap.
Yeah. Yep.
So almost 4 years in the business, 2022. Now, let me ask, before you had your cyberbacker working with you, did you have experience working with someone virtual or remote?
I did not.
Oh, no. So first time with Cyberbacker. How's the experience so far working with your Cyberbacker?
So far, it has been great. We actually have 3 Cyberbackers on our team. We hired our first one, which was Jerome, back in 2019, I believe. Yeah, it was 2019. And then we pulled Ivy and Ace in here about 3 months ago.
Oh, so you already have your own Cyberbacker team over there. Now, yes. Before having them work with you, of course, in the business, how much time did you spend usually, let's say on average, on a weekly basis?
Before we pulled in Jerome, I was working probably close to 55 hours a week.
Wow, 55 hours every week. Now, did that change?
That did, yes.
A lot. That's good then. Now, of course, before, again, partnering with Cyberbacker, did you believe in virtual leverage?
We're hesitant about it, to be completely honest. Weren't sure how it was going to work. It was something new to us. Didn't have any experience with it. Cyberbacker came out and we were like, well, let's give it a try. So we went for it.
And everything's been going smoothly so far. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now, I know that you are a very, very busy person. What was the turning point when you realized that you really needed help with the work that you're doing?
So I would say we noticed kind of a transition back in 2019 where we needed some more leverage. We had a small team at the time. We have about 250 agents here. We were looking to offload some of the day-to-day data entry, like listing input, managing of one of our websites that we had developed. And we just really needed somebody to own those pieces and then kind of offload some of the workload from our staff. So that was kind of when we made the decision to go forward with our first Cyberbacker.
Okay, so just the tasks then mainly. Now,
Yep.
Of course, what made you say yes to Cyberbacker? What made Cyberbacker your choice for, of course, virtual leverage?
So originally it started with our team leader at the time, Eric. I don't know if he had gotten the recommendation from his MAPS coach.
Mm-hmm.
But that was kind of where it started. As far as the leadership team, I'm not sure if we looked into any other virtual leverage programs or not. But I do know that we had jumped right in from there. He has a Cyberbacker on his real estate team. So his experience with that, I believe, is what pushed us to end up pulling one into the market center as well.
Oh, gotcha. Now, let me ask then, what are these things that your Cyberbackers are currently doing for the business that really help you save time and, of course, let you focus on the things that really need your time?
go through all of them. So Jerome right now is doing all of our listing input for our agents. So anybody who has a listing that wants to go in, he's the one that takes care of that. Managing showing time. He manages our agent floor schedule every month. He also, like I said before, he manages our training website. So uploading all of the videos, doing the editing, those types of tasks. Ivy right now works hand in hand with me and my assistant MCA. She does our agent billing. She's doing our follow-up for our Keller Williams School of Real Estate leads. She's also doing kind of tracking my calendar, my email, follow-up calls for me, along with my assistant MCA. From there, Ace is assisting our productivity coach. So he is her assistant, doing all of the agent calls, check-ins, scheduling of appointments for her.
So a lot of tasks. They are almost everywhere in the business then.
They are. Yes. They have their hands in everything.
So, of course, I know for a fact that their role could still grow in the next few months because, of course, everything could change and growth as well for them. What are some of the new things that you're thinking about letting them do in the future for the business?
So actually right now we're prepping Ivy to be trained to process all of our DAs in-house. So her tasks might change quite a bit here in the coming weeks, but we're kind of excited and looking forward to that, to offloading that big piece of the commissions process that does take up a lot of time. So we can end up having my assistant MCA work more hand in hand with our agents, and then leveraging me a little bit more also to book those appointments with our agents and hold our retention better. So,
of course, very, very important. Now, one more question. What are the things that you love about Cyberbacker, Angela?
I love the ease of it. So all of our Cyberbackers that have come on have been willing to learn. They've been attentive. They ask questions. There's never an issue with the training. It was difficult at first. I will say that because I wasn't prepared for how that was going to work. But once we kind of got our handle on it, just making sure that we're doing Zoom recordings, talking face to face over Zoom, to make sure that the training's going how it needs to go, and explaining things thoroughly, having, step-by-step guides for things. And then also, obviously, we use Google Chat quite a bit within our G Suite, so that we can keep in touch with each other constantly. So if there's ever an issue, it can be addressed right away. So in a nutshell, the communication process is what's been the greatest for us.
Communication process. Got it. Now, of course, that is very important, this type of a setup, because imagine working with someone thousands of miles away, right? Now, we've been talking about your Cyberbackers for a while now. Would you want to give them a quick shout out on the show before we end, or any message you'd like to share to them?
I would. Jerome, Ivy, and Ace, we appreciate you so much and all that you do for us. And I think everybody here is grateful to have you on our team.
We are very excited to see where this partnership would be in the next few months and, of course, the years to come. Angela, thank you very much for being on the show today.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.